Today we will be covering organizational structures, okay? Because before you begin any project, you must organize, correct? Part of the planning, you have to organize. Management codes, between lines, directors should be doing the right things so that the managers can do the things right. Okay, what is management? It's a process designed to achieve an organization's goals effectively and efficiently through planning, organizing, leading and controlling. This is management. So you have to study about management first before you talk about project management. Controlling is the last one. Talk about controlling people and other organizational resources. Can be your materials, your workplace, suppliers, go into detail. Okay, so process management, we have resources which is part of your project, correct or not? You have employees, money given, a budget given to you, and a product. Sometimes they give you a product also, okay, because like services, you have to have a product in your hand, okay. Location, you must have some physical. Can you do a project, virtual projects? Yeah, there are virtual projects, but we are talking about physical project. Even virtual project, you need some laptop or computers, it's considered location. How about information? Specs, documents, quotations, tender document, all these are information, okay. And then you have a management activity, which is you plan, organize, lead and control to achieve organizational goals and objectives. Okay, planning. There are 4 forms of planning. Number 1 is strategic planning. It's a broad, it's a long range, it's a goal setting, and always done by top people. You may not get involved unless you are a director of the company. Okay, this is done at a director's level, board of directors level. For example, opening a new branch, or building a new plant, bringing a new product, all done by the strategic planning. How about tactical planning, which is specific, short range, with some objective and information, okay, and identified by lower managers. Normally, like people like you, always involved in a tactical planning if you are a managerial level. And then the next one goes to operational. That means from here they will take the top 3 years one, the first 3 years planning given to the tactical planning, and then the tactical planning will pass it to the next 1 year planning, which is operational planning, execution, done by operational people, okay. It is actually setting work standards and schedules. It means actual work. And the last one you have contingency, which is like a backup. They call a backup plan in case primary plans fails, plan A, plan B, okay. So this is part of your risk management, correct or not? Contingency planning is part of your risk management. Okay, organizing, okay, there's a planning, then you organize, okay. So the most important, you have to create self-managed team, okay. Of course, normally stakeholders involved in organizing things, correct or not? The organization structure normally determined by the stakeholders, how the organization should be, okay. And also it involves staffing. Staffing means money, correct or not? People always very careful hiring people because it's a liability. And then you must have a diversity in your employment. Why? Can you hire everyone 20 years experience in a company? You must have a bell curve. You must have a junior people doing some simple work. So you cannot hire everyone senior people or everyone junior. Then there's no direction, there's no leadership. Okay, so you must have a diversity in your hiring. And leading means what? Creating a vision for the organization and communicating, guiding, training, coaching and motivating others to work effectively to achieve your organization goals and objectives. This is not easy task, correct or not? And then finally you have to control. Why control is very important? When you don't control, how to achieve this specific, attainable and measurable? All of you got KPI, correct or not? What is KPI means? Key performance indicators. You have to set a standard and target to each and every employee. So, and if you don't achieve this, then can you satisfy your customers? And you have internal and external customers. Of course, we always know the external customers. Oh, who are the internal customers? Other department. Okay, internal customer means anyone that you are supporting within the organization. At the same time, you must monitor and record of their achievements, and also you must do a lot of comparison of your plan as well standard to results, and you must effectively communicate to all the employees. Corrective action. Why they call corrective action, not action item? I remember reading this Lexus. They benchmark each aspect, the best car in the world. For example, suspension. They went and studied Citroen. So they want to beat the Citroen. Citroen is the best for suspension. So they went and studied Citroen. In terms of safety, Volvo they studied. Comfort, BMW. Aerodynamics, they study Audi. Because each car got their one specialty. Because they have taken the corrective action, so that whenever they introduce the car will be the best car in the market. Okay, organization structures. Because in order for you to really organize, you must have a structure, correct or not? This organization structure determines who works together, who works in parallel, or series. Is the way managers design their firms to achieve their organization's missions, goals. Organization communicates flows through the structure which affects the behavior of the people. Sometimes, imagine you have two bosses. What will happen? How did you psychologically? The performance is affected by this. Sometimes you think that you are doing so many things in the organization, but you are paid only one salary, and that will affect your performance. There are so many types of organization structures. Okay, they got functional structures, customer-based structure, product-based, matrix, territory, divisional. The very common will be functional or matrix. Product is like product companies. Sometimes a manufacturing company, they will be running few products. So there's more product based, customer based. Sometimes service industry, they got customers, like banks, they got customer based. Insurance company also may have some customer based, organization. Territory, they go by Asia Pacific, Europe. Divisional, what mean divisional? Product division also can be many things, divisional. This is a functional structure, very typical, go by your specialization. If you are working in R&D, must be some engineer or something to do with scientific and technical, correct or not? It can be logistic, can be a person study operations management or supply chain or shipping, warehousing, Marketing, can be a studied marketing. Manufacturing can be something to do with managing people, or even can be engineers, Financial accountant has to be an accountant or finance people or business admin people. So this is very much functional. Okay, this is the product division by product. This is a matrix. Matrix is goes by project. You have a project and you withdraw resources from functional. Matrix is actually combination from functional and project. Okay, so for example, these are the functions. You got this is a president of the Universal Product, some company, and they got an automotive division, electrical product, aerospace, chemical, and they got projects. For example, they got Ford project, they got Chrysler project. They got GM project. This is an automotive manufacturer. And then I want you to do a group work, which we already divided the group. Discuss what are the advantages of functional and matrix organization. Advantages and disadvantages. Because this is very important for you to understand why you must use matrix, why you must use function. Okay.